The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Middleton can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
And he makes that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And now the fast break, Matthews with the ball. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Launches a 3. They get it back. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Boy, just 1 from 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Bledsoe. No good there. Nice D from Porzingis. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Good on the 7-footer.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Up the floor. Matthews, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway, and that one drops.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No good, shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Doncic finds Powell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Hardaway. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Cauley-Stein against Middleton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Good on the bucket.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best ever, he does a great job finishing.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. He goes up again. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Pass to Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Inside, here's Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 5.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Hill drives in. And Wright pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. Lopez with the steal. It's Hill on the wing. With some arc. And that one is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Mavericks. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Dallas. Here's DiVincenzo. Kleber with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the score by Dallas. Here's Ilyasova. Williams trying to break free. Ilyasova can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Here's Connaughton. Cauley Stein defending. Ilyasova. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Williams. The 3. They get it again. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And Wright kicks to Kleber. Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Williams with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Dallas leading by 5. Curry on the wing. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go, one-on-one. Connaughton passes to Corver. 1:41 left here in the second. Mavericks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Here's DiVincenzo. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Wright. Taken away by Williams. Here's Connaughton. Kleber defending. That's tipped. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Wright throws it down hard.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. That one falls.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Not going to go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Cauley-Stein kicks to Brunson. Back to Cauley-Stein. The pass to Kleber. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Bledsoe. Just 3 on the clock. And we finished one half of basketball.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now, here's Doncic, down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Here's Giannis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the second.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell kicks to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. Another three for Dallas.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Porzingis finds Powell. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Middleton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Mavericks leading by 13. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Powell, no one around him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Seth Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, here's Kleber. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry's shot is off. Bucks trail by 17. On the wing, Hill. Now the feed to Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Back to Hardaway. Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. They grab their own miss. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
It's stolen by Hill. Here's DiVincenzo. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Hill. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, you have to admire how Hill gets open in pick-and-roll situations. So clever in these sets.
On the wing, Doncic, covered by Giannis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleba finds Hardaway. To the inside. It's thrown by to Tacumbo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, George Hill leaping, no doubt, off his feet quickly.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Kleba. Inside. Clock at 4. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Basket good.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the block. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Wesley Matthews checked in for Milwaukee. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Curry. Out to Doncic. This one for 3. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Antetokounmpo passes to Hill. It's rebounded by Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Seth Curry. Bledsoe against Doncic. Here's Lopez. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis.
Yeah, easy call.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Bledsoe against Doncic. Hardaway makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Giannis inside. He's against Porzingis. Antetokounmpo, no good. Dallas leading by 8. Hardaway for 3. Good D by Matthews. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
I'd say in close games, Matthews, the guy they turn to. He loves taking these big shots.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Puts up a 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the 3. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Powell with it. Back to Hardaway. Down low. Tries from 10. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot goes down.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony. We are nearly...
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
That's it. Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got his second basket.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Irving, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Here's LeVert following the score by Dallas. To the middle. Allen's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Curry's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the shot goes in.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Now here's Curry. Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Outside Curry. Back to Brunson. Down low. Curry, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Curry, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Curry passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Powell against Jordan. Curry finds Kleber. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Nets trail by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Jordan. Powell with the steal. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Left side Curry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. And Irving comes to help. Powell. The kick out to Wright. 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. Wright's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Irving passes to Prince. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Irving. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's right on the wing. Paulie Stein finds Powell. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, when he's in rhythm, he's a threat to score from here. Gotta D up Powell from the mid-range.
Outside Irving. From the arc. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Powell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu. Nets trail by 13. Durant attacking and finished off by KD.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Hardaway kicks to Kleber. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Doncic with the block. Dinwiddie against Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone. They did it just the way it was drawn. And that...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. In transition, here come the Nets. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
And, guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Finney-Smith makes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team-first attitude on display.
Irving double team. Wound up there for Allen. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Finney-Smith passes to Powell. He gets that one. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Porzingis, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway dishes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. The tray. No good from Finney-Smith. Nets trail by 10. Here's LeVert. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Doncic with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Cauley-Stein in the post. Dinwiddie covering. And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Nets, Jordan comes in for Allen. And it's Prince in for Dinwiddie. Mavericks leading by 7. To the middle. Out to Hardaway. And stolen by Prince. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
Doncic is checked in for DeLon Wright. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Harris looking it over. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 41 seconds left in the third. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good on the putback. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Here's LeVert. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeVert's got 12.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The pass to Hardaway. Doncic against LeVert. 6 to shoot. Cauley-Stein kicks to Doncic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instinct.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Irving against Doncic. And here is Kleber. Curry on the wing. Back to Kleber. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Porzingis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Irving passes to LeVert. Back to Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Irving's got 21.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Porzingis can't hit.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. LeVert defending. LeVert against Hardaway. It's stolen by Harris. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And KD throws it down.
You cannot afford to be careless around Harris. He's very capable of swiping the ball away if you are.
Back to Porzingis. Reverses. Good on the shot. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Passes it to LeVert. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The putback and staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Inside, stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Durant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 10 points for KD.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Doncic against Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Out to the wing. Kleber finds Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway with it. Back to Curry. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Curry. Dallas again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Huge run right now for going 19-2. Outside Irving. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
LeVert with it. In the corner, it's Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. KD passes to Allen. And here's Harris from the arc. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. The activity in front of the Brooklyn. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Irving. Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Durant in the corner. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here is Irving for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Bledsoe following the bucket by the Nets. Over in the corner, Matthews. Giannis left side. Here's Lopez, and he gets the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Irving after Wesley Matthews' score. It's Durant on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee, leading by 5. The kick out to Matthews. Here's Young, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Irving for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Stolen by Durant. The kick out to Irving. There's the pass to KD. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The layup off target. Feeds it to Middleton. Tries again. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Dinwiddie with it. Matthews covering. Durant against Giannis. Durant kicks to Irving. Fires for 3. Lopez grabs the board.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
Irving passes to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Lets it go with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks leading by 4. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. LeVert's got 5 now.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Durant in the corner. And the Nets, another 3.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Middleton, and no good. Nice D from Durant. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Both teams. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. Dishes it to Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. Prince outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fast break, Milwaukee. Hill leading the charge. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now Irving. It's Prince on the wing. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Tries again. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Giannis passes to Hill. Bucks passing it around. Shot from 12. The rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Prince has got the ball.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Antetokounmpo finds Ilyasova. Back to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Jordan.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's DiVincenzo, and Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Prince has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in. So for the Nets, KD's checked in for Prince. Karis LeVert comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Robin Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. It's stolen by Harris. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Lopez against Jordan. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here are the Nets. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. LeVert's got 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Dinwiddie against Korver. LeVert with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Jordan finds Durant. 13 feet away. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Yeah, still possessing the athleticism. Williams is sensational at finding ways to throw it down.
LeVert the pass to Harris. That one goes in. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And it goes down 2 points.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. LeVert from outside, and no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Here's KD, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Kevin Durant over the past couple seasons has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
And Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Matthews. Irving surveying the floor. Takes a 3. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Bledsoe, and he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
Look, it's nice to be a tough, small guy in this league. If you're built like Eric Bledsoe, the contact, no effect.
Passes it to Durant. The three. The rebound by Middleton.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert, and Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Down low, here's Connaughton. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. There's Luwawu and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Poked loose. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Harris is checked in for Durant. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Now George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
It's Prince on the wing. Allen outside. He feeds it to Harris. Pass to Luwawu. Prince in the corner. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Hill. On the wing, Korver for the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, I guess the D didn't read the scouting report that you can't let Korver get free from the perimeter.
It's Allen on the wing. Outside Jordan. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Prince. From deep. Harris's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Misses the layup. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside Prince. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Prince is such a tough player out there. Does not mind the bump.
And there's the pass to Williams. Fires the three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Open shot by Harris, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance for Kyrie. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's LeVert, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Middleton for three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Three-pointer, LeVert. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Will it go? Here's Giannis. Kicks it to Williams. And another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. KD's checked in for Prince, and Irving subbed in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. It's LeVert on the wing. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Tips it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 17.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Irving. Fires from deep. Jordan finds Dinwiddie. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And that's 10 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, Bledsoe and strong finishes just seem to go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Irving for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Shots good by Middleton.
How about Middleton saying, you take that, I got some payback for you right here.
Outside Irving from outside the arc. KD on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Back to Bledsoe. Irving with the steal. And Durant, here we go.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have.
Too much at that. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. From the wing. Misses off the left iron. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan. Durant with a wide open look. And the Nets miss again.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
Both good from the line that time. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Here's Karuch. Back to Crawford. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their out.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the... Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Middleton after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Antetokounmpo. A quick shot there, and it's off target. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Powell.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Matthews. Hardaway with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. And here is Lopez. Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. Down low. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. And that one, good. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee to stop the run. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Yep, that one goes. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bledsoe against Doncic. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. From deep, Giannis misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Finney Smith, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best ever, he does a great job finishing.
High post, Cauley-Stein. To the wing on the left. The pass to Finney Smith. Curry, wide open, cans it from downtown.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Kleber, the pass to Curry. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Curry. Fires the three. The offensive rebound.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, you better make way. The 7-footer Lopez lumbering inside for the finish.
Here's Finney Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is out there with Wright. Then there's Cauley-Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Curry in at the 2. 2 on the clock. Now here's Ilyasova. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count it.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
18 feet out. Right. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks leading by 8. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
The kick out to Lopez. Williams with a clean look. And again, the Bucks miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Wright, following the basket by Brook Lopez. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Outside for Curry. Wright, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And there it is for him.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Back to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Back to Cauley-Stein. It's stolen by Korver. Now the Bucks moving it up. Bledsoe's got the ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. To the paint. Dallas moving it around. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Curry dishes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Seth Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for Marvin Williams. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kyle Korver. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. It's good.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Dallas leading by 10. To the middle. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Powell finds Doncic. Now here's Powell. Covered by Giannis. Over in the corner, Doncic. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Passes to Hill. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Powell with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, right, the pass to Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
Well, you consider Wesley Matthews' career and his ability as a 3-and-D guy to become critical in so many different rotations. What a career.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. And that'll do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5. The shot by Powell, no good. Bucks trail by 8. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
To the paint. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. They double him with Matthews. Now Hardaway to the right side. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got 10 points in the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Back to Powell. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one here. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Matthews.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Powell, that's good.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And that one drops for him. He's got 7.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Matthews, no one around him, and it's Matthews again missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Now here's Powell. Back to Hardaway. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hardaway's got 9.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Matthews passes to Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Powell. Good D by Lopez.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Lopez right side. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. Up top, Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Powell. Outside, Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Bledsoe. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
And so it's Dallas enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Maxi Kleber. Seth Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
DiVincenzo kicks to Ilyasova. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Bucks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Curry can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hill passes to Williams. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bucket is good, and the Mavericks lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Finney Smith. Out to the right wing. Cauley Stein kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
DiVincenzo finds Hill. And here's Ilyasova outside. Offensive rebound.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Mavericks leading by 8. Cauley Stein dishes to Curry. Back to Cauley Stein. Knocked loose. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. Zinkis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Bucks trail by 8. Down low. Williams kicks to Connaughton. He's looking for Williams and finds him. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Giannis comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. Curry can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Finney Smith kicks to Curry. Powell, the pass to Curry. Back to Powell. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Finney-Smith kicks to Kerr. He dishes it to Powell. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, you've got to like the energy that Powell is playing with on the offensive end, looking for his shot and feeling it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Doncic with the steal. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. From the stripe. And it's Doncic missing. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Here's DiVincenzo.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. Hardaway passes to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the left side wing. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
KD dishes to Allen. Back to Durant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And here is Powell, following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with it. Hardaway picks him up.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Allen with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Count that one.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And KD throws it down.
Allen with quick feet and showing you quick hands there. That allowed him to come up with that pilfer.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Out to Porzingis. Powell inside. Working on Allen. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Powell, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Irving, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Dallas again missing. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. KD with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Durant in the corner. No good from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Irving against Doncic. LeVert with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Mavericks trail by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
Here's Irving. Another shot out to KD. Puts it up. No good from Irving. Irving with the steal. Inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Wright. Maxi Kleber is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Curry. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Wright, the pass to Kleber. Brunson kicks to Curry. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court. Sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry. And Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Luwawu, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Prince finds Jordan. Harris looking it over. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside for Curry. Back to Kleber. Just 5 on the clock. Right, the pass to Brunson. Curry wide open. It's good from long range. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Kleber up top. High post, Cauley-Stein. Pass to Curry. Back to Cauley-Stein. Outside for Curry. There's the three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Curry. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Durant. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic outside. Back to Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Doncic.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
It's LeVert on the wing. Outside Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Powell. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. KD finds LeVert. And it's off from three-point range. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nets leading by 16. And a wide open look for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Finney-Smith with 2 seconds left. That shot no good. And so it's Brooklyn. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Durant with the steal. LeVert finds Irving. Here's Dinwiddie, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
On the wing, Doncic. That one's off, still out of sync. Nets leading by 23. LeVert from outside. Can't get the tip in.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Doncic with the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Doncic against Irving. Stolen by LeVert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's KD. And on the way from Irving for three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter. Knocks it loose. Powell kicks to Doncic. Launches it. No good from Finney-Smith.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Hardaway passes to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Doncic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Doncic has got 8.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Pass to Dinwiddie. 1:27 left in the third quarter. LeVert from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here now is Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Passes it to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Doncic, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And the pass to LeVert. From past the arc. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Takes the 3. The second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 8.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Powell finds Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Over Allen. Powell. That's good. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They got confidence in him to take these shots.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Caruch. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Dallas shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux. right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The net shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And the Nets miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson, good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Brooklyn leading by 23. Johnson surveying the floor. It's Prince on the wing. And it's Jordan atop the key. Ball's knocked loose. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Karuch missing.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
They get it back. Cauley Stein passes to Brunson. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Here's Luwawu. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kleber with it. Jackson kicks to Kleber. Just 5 to shoot. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Prince, the pass to Karuch. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Karuch passes to Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. J.J. Barea checked in for DeLon Wright. Scooped up. Cauley Stein kicks to Kleber. Jackson has the open look. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Luwawu. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. DeLon Wright comes in for Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, Barea is a capable floor general. Very good at setting the table for his teammates.
To the left wing, here's Temple. The three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
A wide open look here for Wright. Goes back up. Here's Cauley Stein, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wright looking around. Dishes it to Cauley Stein. Outside Jackson. From deep, Barea. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Allen passes to Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Down low, here's Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And a 4-year deal signed by Eric Bledsoe last season. That's a ball club showing some commitment to the type of hard work that Eric has put in, and might end up being a value contract given his level of contribution.
Irving for 3. And Lopez pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Brent Bledsoe, an impact. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. And the shot goes in.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Giannis up top. And the dunk by Giannis.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
3-pointer, LeVert. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Middleton. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
What I like to see there, Durant no longer shies away from contact. He is the aggressor.
Bledsoe against Irving. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Allen kicks to Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hill inside, guarded by Prince, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Passes to Connaughton to halt the run. The rebound by Prince.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And stolen by Jordan. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And yes, it's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And he gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Poked away, and throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Bucks with some changes. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets.
Well, Kyle Korver at the line is lights out. And if there's guys on the floor you don't want to foul, Kyle Korver would be the one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jordan kicks to Harris. To the paint. Here's Luwawu. The layup missed.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Prince, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Prince's shot is good.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez outside, and the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. The Nets also changing it up. KD's checked in for Prince, and it's LeVert in for Luwawu Cabarrot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Durant with the steal. Jordan the pass to KD. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Jordan kicks to Durant. Nets passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 8 points.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Bledsoe, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players.
It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Matthews. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen. The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Nets. Irving's checked in. KD dishes to Irving. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Allen's got his first points of the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And a change for the Nets. Prince is checked in. Outside Irving. Wants to get it to KD and does. Pass to Prince. Allen right side. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 14.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Irving looking over the floor. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connaughton off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And it's LeVert missing. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Connaughton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving with it. 14 points for him. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Ilyasova, great job of using that length. Those long arms of his pokes that one away, and they're off.
Durant dishes to Irving. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 17 points. And that's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Outside Irving. The pass to Dinwiddie. Durant wide open. He fires. The 3-pointer no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Really left alone that time. Bledsoe's got 10.
Bledsoe knows he's got the green light there to just rise up and shoot it. He did it there.
LeVert the pass to Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Hill in for Matthews. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Korver's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Dinwiddie left side. From downtown. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Hill kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Williams against Harris. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Durant gets it to go.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
It's back to Hill. There's the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
The Nets working the ball around now. Passes it to Dinwiddie. KD looking around. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the length of George Hill can create some problems for some defenders. Sometimes they're forced to foul him. They did there.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Kyle Korver. And the Nets also making a change. Prince is checked in for Luwawu. Outside Durant. Pass to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. It's Prince on the wing. KD against Lopez.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
Hill drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hill's got 7. 1:37 left in the third. And it's Jordan to top the key. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the technical free throw is good.
With the amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for George Hill. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. Here's Connaughton. Can't hit that one. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 23. Irving dishes to Durant. 1:04 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. TNT, that time for Middleton. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Connaughton, and the layup's good off the glass. Connaughton's got his first points in this one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 21.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Prince, and it's Allen in at the center position.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team, taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside Irving. Prince in the corner for 3. They get the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the wing, Giannis. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Nets leading by 19. Irving passes to LeVert. Irving kicks to LeVert. No good with the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeVert with a wide open look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Now, he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And Lopez throws it down hard.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish. He made the right play there.
Nobody near Irving. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Bledsoe. That's tipped. And here's Prince outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lopez. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And here is Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Levert from outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Matthews, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Bledsoe against Irving. Lobbed up there for Allen. And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 17. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Antetokounmpo. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and that one's good, Irving.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Hill looking around. Here's Lopez. It's off. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.